I find myself to not be as judgmental as most people are. Like, most people almost they're almost insulted that the Simpsons are still on. It seems like.
Yeah.
They're like, how dare they? How dare they still be on and not be performing to my standards?
Oh, that's most people with every fucking thing.
It's true.
Most people are just fucking awful.
That is true.
Oh, hey, so you saw my posts about that garage sale that I had going on, right?
I did. How did that go?
Pretty good, except for the fact that the newspaper locally, the Asbury Park Press, printed it in the wrong section, as we eventually found out.
Under
the classified.
Did they put it in the obituaries?
No, they put it under a moving section, which is not the one she paid for. She paid for the garage sale section. So she was not happy, but we sold enough things, and I actually had a fan of Indie Mogul come out.
What?
Which was awesome. Kind of like, got to be like, hey, yeah, look at me here. Hi, everybody. We got a fan here.
That's exactly how it went. From that day forth.
Yeah. Just walked around like, hey, let me tell you about the time I had a fan come see me.
So, now that's not your first fan moment, though.
Well, no, but it's my first. Well, okay, not counting like being in film events, it's the second.
Ah, okay.
The first one was online at a ride at Great Adventure. And I got the "Are you Russell from Indie Mogul?" line. Oh, the good old days.
Oh,
when we were at South by Southwest, me and Griffin got recognized on a pretty regular basis, which was nice.
Yeah, you don't talk about that very much. Was it a traumatic experience?
No, all went well.
You don't tell stories about all the groupies. And
Groupies? We had none of those.
You didn't have any Indie Mogul groupies?
No.
See, you know what? And that's why they shut down Indie Mogul.
Because we didn't have enough groupies?
That's right.
I didn't know that there was like a quota you had to meet.
Yep, sure is.
Shit. Well, you know what? I wish you had told me that earlier.
There we go. Oh man, it's looking real good, Russ. My thing is, I haven't looked at yours.
Mine is pretty awesome.
I mean, I gotta say, if there was a competition for who has the most thrusters, I'd say you probably win.
Yeah. Well, you know what? I think that might be the deciding factor.
We'll see. We'll see, I guess.
Pretty confident in what I've been building here. Yours looks like a Lego helicopter.
That's the way I like it. I am seeing a lack of directional thrusters.
Hang on. Jeez. I'm thinking of time here. Believe me, there will be more thrusters. I'm not done with that.
Alright, I just wanted to make sure. Is there going to be enough uranium in this galaxy to power that ship?
I think you'll see I will be just fine. Oops.
Actually, I'm going to go and paint this a different color. So during your superfan experience,
yes,
did you force him to buy anything?
No, I didn't, but he did buy stuff.
Ah, well, that's good.
I was happy about that.
It's like, hey, Russell, I'm a big fan, and you're over there like, just shut up and buy something.
Buy something, kid.
Did I ever tell you about the time I used to be somebody? Now buy something or get out.
Yeah. How do I get rid of a thruster?
Grinder.
Oh, there we go. Ah, poop. There we go.
It's starting to come together.
I'll say.
All right. Oh man. The only thing I hope is that the my thrusters don't melt my rotors, because that would be bad.
Is that a distinct possibility?
That would be beyond tragic.
Hey, speaking of, how's he been?
I don't know. How has he been?
I don't know. We really got to get back into GTA eventually.
I know.
Or Tragic needs to at least be taking footage of what he's been recording and putting it out there.
He does have that capability.
Yeah.
And the reason that we know is because the very last thing that we recorded in GTA, he was also recording. None of it was usable.
Aw. Hey, you know what? He was new to it. We had those problems ourselves at times. We fucked up now and again.
I mean, maybe you did.
Oh, you did also.
When? Name one time.
There was that time where you didn't have any of your audio working at all.
Name several times.
That happened several times.
Name a different circumstance in which that happened. I guess
that's the only one.
See? Well, there you have it. I win.
Yeah. Would you say that there's such a thing as too many gyroscopes?
Only if there's no room for anything else. Other than that, no, there's no such thing.
Excellent.
Let's see.
Yeah, I've got this interesting snack here.
Yeah? What is it?
It would be a Space Engineer's playthrough without something like this. I saw it today. It's a small bag, and I was like, you know what? 99 cents, I'm going to try it. It's a cheese puff type of thing, but it's got Old Bay seasoning on it.
Old Bay seasoning. I don't even know what to make of that. You know, when I was a kid, like maybe about 9 years old or so,
right?
Like, we used to like make popcorn when we were watching movies, like
yes,
it was like an air popper. No, we didn't have an air popper. We had like the circular one that you put the dome over top. But anyways, it always made really dry popcorn, so we'd kind of have to like add stuff to it to make it not suck.
Right.
And so one thing I got from my dad is that he liked to make interesting combinations of things. So like he'd put like onion salt in it and stuff like that, to make it taste interesting. Well, so I did the same thing, and I'm like, you know what? I want to be like my dad. And so I got made the designated popcorn maker. I guess that was just because my parents were lazy and they wanted me to make popcorn instead of them.
Uh-huh.
So I wanted to be creative too. So I just started putting like oregano and like Italian seasoning and garlic salt and like lemon pepper, and at some point like I was putting like bay leaves in. And I remember what it tastes like to this day, and it was just awful. Like what I remember is from now is I'm like, how could I have ever thought that was good? And I remember one day somebody said, why don't we just have like normal popcorn? And I was crushed. Aww. I was like, what?
That's their way of saying you failed.
You suck. You're not our son anymore. Oh, I just had an amazing idea. Hold on.
I can't imagine. Hey, remember all that uranium we used to have?
Let's get out of here. There we go.
Whoa!
What uranium are you talking about?
Remember when we had like so much uranium that like we would never run out for like a year?
What, have you looked in the reactor?
Is it still there?
Why don't you take a look?
16.7 kilograms.
It's a lot.
How do I take just a little again?
Right click and drag it into your inventory, and then you can take like, I'd say like just take like a kilogram or whatever.
Okay, you got it. 2 kilograms. Oh man, I am so excited about the possibilities of this. Are you building a helicopter?
Yeah, space helicopter.
A space helicopter? I told you that doesn't make any sense.
It's perfect. It's the best. It's the ultimate attack vehicle.
Helicopters require air.
But they can hover.
Yeah, but anything can hover in space.
Jump for America.
Woo!
Oh yeah.
Did you do that?
Was it really that funny?
Kind of was.